capturing moments, creating memories. And welcome to our channel.
Welcome to another video, welcome to the channel, and we've got another video of adventures around the world with Mum. The last one that you guys actually saw was Melbourne, and that was fabulous. We've got about 100 slides. Today we're going to be covering
the capital,
which is Canberra, and
Canberra is the capital city.
Absolutely, we've got about 49 pictures to look at.
That's right.
So I thought we'd start by just telling you a little bit about Canberra and some interesting facts. So it was founded in 1913, and it's a planned city, ACT, Australian Capital Territory.
Oh, right. Is that what that stands for?
Designed by architects Walter Burley and Marion Mahoney Griffin, known as the Bush Capital. And it features a man-made centrepiece, which is Lake Burley Griffin. So let's have a look at it, what we've got here. So key landmarks, the Australian Parliament House, which you should see on the pictures today. The Australian War Memorial, which I'm sure we went to as well. Canberra is highly planned. Lots of green spaces, parks, and 400 kilometres of cycle paths. So if you like cycling, that is the place to go. Fun facts, the Captain Cook Memorial on Lake Burley Griffin can send water up to 147 metres in the air. Canberra is the only city in the world where you can skydive over the country's Parliament House. Wow. And
Didn't know that.
yeah. And it's the base for the nation's parliament. Why did Canberra get its name? The local Aboriginal people were referred to by early white writers as Canberra, K-A-M-B-E-R-R-A, for which shared some resemblance to Canberra. So, yeah. And it was announced foundation stone ceremony by Lady Denman on the 12th of March 1913. Right. Tell me, what are your memories about Canberra? What do you remember?
Well, they're very nice, actually. I remember leaving Melbourne.
We didn't leave Melbourne, no. We actually went from Sydney down to Canberra.
Oh, is this the one?
Yeah.
Well, I have been along from Melbourne too.
You haven't, no.
Haven't I?
No. Never done, as we said on the last video, we've never driven Melbourne up to Canberra
Oh, well,
or Sydney.
I'm getting it mixed up because it's there's a nice drive from Sydney where you can go and there's a, what's this in the sea where you can just walk around.
Oh, there's a walkway,
A walkway.
just on the coast below
just on
Sydney.
the coast, I remember going through.
There's a bridge, isn't there?
The bridge, I was just going to try and remember the name of the bridge and couldn't.
I'll have to try and get you the name of the bridge on that one.
So, of course, we've come down from Sydney, and it's a very nice ride.
I'll put a picture of the bridge that Mum's talking about in a minute up on the screen.
I can't think of the name, but you walk, and it goes right out in the sea. And
we have actually got some pictures of that, so
have you?
We'll have a look at that one.
I can remember that a lot.
So I think we went out south, and then we went inland and down to Canberra, didn't we?
I remember it very loads of trees and.
I think we went through Royal National Park on his way out of Sydney. I was going to say,
well, you did go through the Sydney National Park, and then you got to Canberra.
Yeah.
And what I remember about Canberra, it's placid.
Yeah.
You feel safe.
Yeah.
Calm. Nice.
It was good. The only thing that I'm going to say, if you remember, we'd actually booked to stay the night down there.
Oh, we had, and then changed.
And we got down there, pretty much saw whatever we wanted to do, and felt that we could have a better time up at Darling Harbour and the Opera House, and we drove back to Sydney that night, didn't we?
Sydney again. Yes, you're bringing this one back to me now.
Yeah.
You're making me think a lot.
So we'd still got the hotel. and that's what we did.
So you have made me think a lot about this. So I did like Canberra a lot.
Let's get straight into the pictures. So the very first picture is what I believe, whether it's changed its name now, but it's called the Telstra Tower.
That's right.
And there's an observation deck where you can go up there. And you could see this from anywhere you were in Canberra, up in the hillside there. Right, so let's move on to the next slide. So the next slide is more of a close-up of the Telstra Tower.
Right, yes.
And you can see all the satellite dishes and everything around there. Next slide is, I think, the view from the Telstra Tower, looking out, and you could see how green.
This is what I was saying.
It was beautiful,
like
area,
a forest
wasn't it?
drive.
Yeah, very, very nice.
You didn't feel as if you were going to a capital city.
Not at all, not at all. So great view from the top of the tower there. Moving on to the next one, let's have a look. So this is Lake Burleigh.
Yes.
I think that's what they were calling it, wasn't it? So what have we got here? Lake Burleigh Griffin. And there's that waterfall that they're talking about now. That's the Captain Cook Memorial.
Yes.
And that sends water up to 147
feet.
metres.
Metres then, yes.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? But again, you can see the lake. So this was completely man-made.
Yes.
And a lot of greenery, a lot of trees around there. Another shot, a little bit clearer of the waterfall
there, yes.
And I don't know if we've got any shots a little bit closer up in a minute. Hopefully we've got some. Zooming into the lake.
That's right.
Wow, so you must be able to cycle all around here. It must be pretty awesome.
Well, it's a cycling city.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
On to the next slide. So another view of the lake.
Lakes, yes.
And looking down at Canberra itself here.
Yes.
Beautiful day, wasn't it? Yeah. On to the next one. So here you can actually see the city of Canberra. Not really a big downtown skyline, whether there's anything gone up since. And you can see the lake, you can see the waterfall here on the right-hand side. I'm not too sure what this white building was here within the woodlands area. Move on to the next one. So all these views are from the Telstra Tower. So this was from the observation deck, looking down at the car park there.
Right.
But again, look at all the eucalyptus trees and wow.
Forestry.
A lot around there.
A lot of forest.
Next slide. Well, there's Glyn. With Canberra obviously all behind him, all the mountains, the ranges there. Beautiful, isn't it?
Nice.
So I'm guessing that's part of the Great Dividing Range, isn't it, that we can see there?
The mountains, the great... Well, we've seen a lot of the Great Dividing Line.
We have, all the way up the coast, haven't we?
Right the way up the coast, right up the way to Cairns.
On to the next one. Another great view, looking down at the lake, and you can see Canberra, the city,
again,
a little bit to the left there. Another view of the lake, the waterfall, city of Canberra. Really, really nice. On to the next one. So this is again from the top of the tower, and you can see the observation deck there, and it was a very, very nice observation deck, wasn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
And I think it was a 360-degree view that you can get from up there. Next slide. Okay, so this is the car that we hired in Sydney, and I thought it was quite a sporty one. I think it was is it a Holden Commodore?
I don't know.
Let me know in the comments. I know HW, if you're watching from Sydney, you'll probably tell me exactly what it is, but I think it's a Commodore. And at the time, that was a nice flashy car at the time. That was like the bee's knees kind of thing. And this is down by the lake. The next slide is the lake, and you can see the Telstra Tower sticking up in the hillside there.
Yes.
You can see how high above Canberra it was. That's a really good picture with all the cloud formation. On to the next one. And there we go. It was such a flashy motor. Me and Glenn were looking under the bonnet or the hood, if you're watching from America. I don't know what you Aussies call. Is it a hood or bonnet? Let me know in the comments. But this was Queensland number plates, and that's pretty unusual. They were green Queensland number plates, which, as you know now, they're like a purpley, browny red colour. But again, that car was like the bee's knees kind of thing. You know, it was the car to have. Nice flashy motor. I really enjoyed driving that down from Sydney and, of course, back up to Sydney. Next slide is Glenn looking pretty cool, sitting on the bonnet or the hood. And you can see we're down by the lake here. Next slide, Captain Cook Memorial.
Oh, I remember that.
Wow, look at
Yes,
that, yeah.
that's nice, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But look how placid around it.
All the green.
All greenery. The whole city is.
Yeah, people
placid.
sitting out there having a picnic or something.
Yeah,
Really nice.
yes.
On to the
Lovely.
next one.
Calm, that's the one
So
again.
this is looking probably across at the Parliament building, and you can see the Parliament building that's sticking up here. But this is the Captain Cook Memorial.
Cook Memorial, that's nice, isn't it?
And look at that, we've got the United States on the globe there.
Oh, yes, so you have.
Next one, and this is right by the lake, so you can see the path that you can walk along, or I guess you can bike along. Very, very nice. Next one is the Australian Parliament building. Very, very unique. And I don't know if you remember, at the side of it, it's grass at the side.
Tell me.
And you can walk up a very steep part of the hill
Tell me.
onto the roof. And I think we've
tried
got some pictures
the one
of
on the grass on this side here.
Yeah.
There's grass that side and grass that side. And I tried to climb up that grass and I never made it. It was so steep.
And I think it was a pretty warm day
I've
in
gone
Canberra
through
as
some
well.
steep places, but believe me, that beat me. I just didn't get up. I went halfway up. You were up here somewhere, and I had to come back down again.
Absolutely.
I just didn't make it. So that's my memory of the Parliament building.
And tonight, guys, I've got
getting
my
stuck.
my Aussie jumper on. I bought this jumper back in 1992, I think in the Rocks in Sydney. And at the time, I paid about $125 for it. And it's still going really, really good. Nice and warm. Very, very colourful. 1992 I bought that, so that's some years ago now. And it's pure Australian wool, so big thumbs up to that one. Right, next picture is, again, you can see the Aboriginal art here, look,
That's right, yes.
on outside there.
Yes.
And, beautiful Parliament
It
building.
really is a nice building, yes.
Next one is pretty much another slide. Again, you can see all the Aboriginal art just outside there. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Next one. So this is looking across at the War Memorial in the distance there.
Yeah.
So this is the Parliament, but that's the War Memorial.
Yes. They're in line with one another.
They are, yeah. Okay, next shot, you can see the coat of arms with the emu and, of course, the kangaroo.
Because you can get up this grass.
Yeah, I think we've got some shots of that in a
You
minute.
can
so-
walk right up there to that.
Yeah,
If you can, which
if
I
you can,
couldn't.
absolutely.
Big F.
Next slide. So great shot there of the emu
Oh, there's the
and
emus, look.
the kangaroo. And I think it says, does it say Australia? I don't know, I'm not
Yeah.
too sure. Next slide, here's the grass up the side of it.
Oh, this is where I got stuck.
That's
now,
an
it doesn't look
amazing
steep
building,
there.
isn't it? Yeah,
I've gone up some steep places, Darryl,
yeah.
but believe me, I just did not make it up there.
Wow, pretty awesome.
Disappointing, really, because you can see all that when you get up.
Let's move on to the next one.
You made it. Glen.
Yeah, so I think this was taken from the roof area, and you're looking down there again, the War Memorial right in the distance.
Right down in the distance again. That's
And,
my memory.
And I'm guessing the Great Divided Ranges that we can see in the
See
distance.
at the back
there.
again.
Yeah.
You can't think how big that dividing range is.
Wow,
The
unbelievable,
mountains.
isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
Next slide. So this is again the top of the roof looking down. Absolutely wonderful building. Really, really good. Very, very nice. And you can see in the distance there is the Telstra Tower that we can see
right
there.
in. It's a nice place, isn't it?
It is. Next picture again is the roof looking down at the other view side there. Wow,
There aren't
stunning.
many parliaments where you can do that.
Not at all.
Go right up
I
onto
mean, I
the
guess
roof.
the security is
Can
probably...
you still do that now?
Don't know. Let me
Because
know in the
you
comments.
could just go where you wanted to, couldn't
I'm
you?
guessing security is a
And
lot tighter than
that
when we
makes
went.
that parliament unique. Anywhere.
These pictures, by the way, were taken in 2002. So a long, long time ago, 24 years ago. So, next slide is looking down again. This is where the Aboriginal writing is in the middle.
That's right.
And there's like a bit of a lake area.
Yeah.
Wow. Next slide. So you did make it so far up. I honestly think you made it to the top. That's
No,
you
I
walking
didn't.
down.
No, I couldn't. I remember I just could not make it up.
Well, you made it. You made
This
it
is
halfway.
probably where I'm turning round to come back down again. I just couldn't make it. It was
You've
too...
got your Aussie hat on there as well.
Oh, yes. I've still got my Aussie hat somewhere.
Next slide.
Have to go again and wear it.
So
Oh, yes,
this is the fountain
that we've been talking
that
about.
we've been talking about.
That's right.
So the Captain Kidd Memorial. Wow. Look at that. Next picture. Again, this is Parliament looking down at the War Memorial there.
But look how peaceful it is. There's nobody around to...
Very, very nice.
Nobody around to stop you doing anything, was there?
No.
Nothing
no,
at
probably
all.
different now.
Just walk where you want it to. And
On to the next one. So this is the Australian War Memorial.
yes.
And I
that.
remember this. This was breathtaking, wasn't it? To go and see. Let's move on with it. So yeah, this was inside the War Memorial.
Yes, that's lovely, isn't it?
Very, very nice.
One of the
Look at
very
that.
nice buildings, yes.
Next slide. Again, you can see like the water inside.
And all light.
Beautiful building.
Beautiful build. Nothing like in dark brick. Everything was
Yeah,
light.
really nice. Next slide is the Roll of Honour. You can see all the poppies
Yes.
and all the names. Wow. Next one is
Great dividing range.
yeah, Great Dividing Range, and you can see here the War Memorial and going straight down. Parliament's pretty much across the water there. Look at that. Wow. Great view. And you can see the fountain just here to the right. Next slide, you can see the Telstra Tower in the hillside there.
Yeah.
And beautiful trees all the way around, and Canberra itself was here. Next slide, great view of the city of Canberra. So you can see the city, downtown Canberra here, Telstra Tower, fountain to the left. Wow, that's an incredible shot. Next slide. There's Glenwood, the red Commodore. I'm sure it was Holden Commodore. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, and there's me doing a bit of a pose with the Holden Commodore. Look at that. Look at the old Volvo behind it. And actually, if we zoom in, there's an old car behind. It looks like a Ford Granada or something towing a caravan. HW again, if you're watching it, I'm sure that was like an old Granada or Cortina, something like that. Wow. That's what the cars used to look like in Australia. Awesome. Nice V6 or V8s in them. Next shot is me. I think what I was doing here, I was looking at the paperwork to actually call and cancel the hotel where we were staying in Canberra that time. Or it was either calling the car rental in Sydney to say, look, I'm going to be bringing it back earlier. But I remember now, I was looking at the paperwork there, that's when we made the decision, let's go back to Sydney. I'm sure I don't think we've got the cases. The cases were all still back in Sydney, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's because you held the hotel room, didn't you?
Yeah, very much doubt we'd got all the cases there with us, you know. On to the next shot. Me again with the car and sorting out all the paperwork. Not too sure where we'd park there, but yeah, it must be in a view spot somewhere. On to the next slide, and that's it. Actually, we've done 49 slides, so there we go. We've had a wonderful look. We didn't take a lot of pictures of Canberra.
No.
And I think we spent a good few hours, but once we'd sort of seen Parliament and Telstra Tower and the War Memorial.
All I can say is what a nice city it is.
Yeah.
And actually, I've got some friends who visited this and said this is a place that they could live because it was so comfortable. It doesn't like a capital city, is it?
I don't think we did it justice. What we should have done is probably gone into the downtown area and had a look and definitely maybe stayed the night and enjoyed it.
But where you wanted
I think
to go
at the time we loved Sydney so much we just wanted to go back up to Sydney.
And you still got to go and climb the bridge and.
Yeah, so I think
You hadn't got a lot of time, have you?
But it was so good to actually see it. At least we've got photos, we've got memories. We've been to
but don't
the
forget
Australian capital.
At that time, all you'd got was a camera.
Yeah.
And you probably had a film in that took 12 films.
Yeah. Oh no, I think we were digital. We were digital by then. So
were you digital?
Just about digital.
Oh, is that prior to?
Yeah.
That's probably when we were in New Zealand.
Absolutely.
Because I think we've been to New Zealand twice.
Yeah.
But I think we've only got that sort of a picture.
Yeah, absolutely.
We took about half a dozen pictures, brought them back home, got them developed, printed.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, because that was lovely when we went to New Zealand, wasn't it?
It was very, very good. Yeah, really good.
Canberra and the church and all those geysers.
Really, really nice.
Those geysers are a must, aren't they?
They are. Right, well, I'm sure you've enjoyed today's video. I'm thinking the next one that we're going to do, we're going to continue with Australia. Let's have a look at Cairns on the next one.
Yes.
And we'll look at the old photographs of Cairns because we haven't covered that one off. You've been to Cairns, I think, twice.
Yes.
So we'll have a look at Cairns.
Well, once they'd had a bad storm.
Yeah,
a terrible storm.
The cyclone.
And our friends in Brisbane were wondering whether we'd be going to Brisbane quicker because it'd been such a bad storm, hadn't they?
They're out.
But it was nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But who can beat the Great Barrier Reef, Darryl?
Well, we're going to have a look at pictures of that.
We've been to the Great Barrier Reef.
We'll have a look at the shots of that one, no problem at all, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, give us a thumbs up.
That would be nice next time, the Great Barrier Reef then.
Absolutely. Give us a thumbs up, drop us some comments, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give us a hype to get these small channels going. And of course, give Nick a paws up. We will see you on the next video real soon.